guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I decided I actually wanted to film a nighttime routine for you guys. Basically, this is like what I do every night before I go to sleep. I feel like my nighttime routine really helps me like get into the zone of going to sleep, especially since I do kind of have like trouble falling asleep sometimes at night. So yeah, if you want to learn more about what I do during my night routine, keep on watching. So I usually will start my nighttime routine at around like 10 or 11, depends on what time I've gotten home, if like I was doing something beforehand. Usually like 10 or 11 though is when I start my nighttime routine. And I usually just like put on my pajamas and take off like all of my accessories and my Apple Watch, and then I go to the bathroom and I wash my face. I usually slip into my Target pajamas. They are the most comfortable pajamas I own. I only wear like 2 pairs. I have a gray pair and a black pair. I need to get more, but I've been wearing those 2 basically for the past like month, and I'm obsessed with those pajamas. Shout out to Lily for introducing me to those pajamas, because if it wasn't her, I wouldn't have it. And next thing that I always do is I make sure that I drink at least like 20 ounces of water in that hour before I like actually fall asleep, just because it's nice to like be hydrated before you go to sleep, because there's an 8-hour period where you're not really drinking water or you're basically fasting. So having some water like right before you go to sleep, it helps that when you wake up you're not like overly thirsty, like dying of thirst, you know. So I always just drink water before. And then once I get into my bathroom, I take off my jewelry like I mentioned earlier, and then I brush my hair out, and I like to put it up in a bun because sometimes I get really sweaty at night, and when I put my hair up it helps with me not like overheating while I'm sleeping. So I just like put my hair up in like a very loose like top bun thing situation, and then that is when I get into my skincare. So first I will usually like put warm water on my face, because the first thing I do is I use my Clarisonic. Now usually if I'm wearing makeup that day, I will obviously take off my makeup with a makeup wipe and then proceed to use my Clarisonic, but today I wasn't wearing any makeup, so I used the Dr. Brandt Clean Biotic face wash. I literally just got it from my FatFitFun box and I wanted to try it out. So I get like a good like quarter size, nickel size amount of product, and then I like put it all over my face and I use my Clarisonic. And then I will wash my face and dry my face as much as possible. And that is when I apply the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum, and I just put like another like nickel size, dime sized amount of it all over my face. And while my skin is like soaking it up, that's when I like to brush my teeth. I use an Oral-B electronic toothbrush and some toothpaste. I really don't have like an intensive dental routine, because then once I'm done brushing my teeth, that is when I put on Vaseline on my lips. I put this on every night. It helps keep my lips nice and moisturized while I'm sleeping. Then I use probably one of my favorite products at the moment, and that I've been loving for the past like 2 months. It is the Au.Ra Skin Food Moisturizer, a very like thick moisturizer that I only put on at night because it's so thick. Like in the morning it's a lot for me to have on my face throughout the day, so I usually just put this on at night. And sometimes I'll mix it with the Neutrogena Hydrate Hyaluronic Acid Serum or with vitamin E oil. It really depends on the day. I think I prefer the vitamin E oil more with the Au.Ra more than the hyaluronic acid. I like putting the hyaluronic acid more during the morning, just to like have my face more hydrated instead of at night. I prefer the vitamin E oil mixed with the Au.Ra over the hyaluronic acid. So once I lather that, is lather the proper word for that? I don't know. Once I smooth or put on that thick cream all over my face, I usually feel like I just got out of like an oil bath, or like I don't even know. I feel so moisturized and like ready to go to sleep. So I usually just get ready to make my bed. So in the morning, like I make my bed every single day when I wake up. It's something that my mom has like always taught me. Like I've never not made my bed in the morning, and usually if I don't, it's either because like I'm really busy and I don't have time to make my bed, or I'm sick. Like those are the only two reasons why. My mom's just always put that into my head that like you have to have your bed ready and made every morning. But also like it's just nice to have your bed ready when you come home to like see your bed made. And it's also nice to make your bed when you go to sleep, you know, like put all your pillows away, your blanket, everything that you need to go to sleep. And I sleep with 3 pillows. I sleep with like my pillow on my head, and then I sleep with 2 body pillows. I have a problem, I know. That's just like how I've always slept. I like being like in confined spaces, like squished together with like a bunch of things around me. I don't know, it's really weird. Once I'm done making my bed, that is when I will set the mood a little bit more by dimming the lights in my room. I have those lights that you could like dim and auto dim and brighten and like change colors. So I'll usually dim it to like 10%, and sometimes I'll even like change the light on my TV to like a different color. I've been liking purple a lot. I don't know why, purple's just been my color recently. So I'll put like my TV light to purple, and then I'll dim all my lights to like 10%, so I could be like a little bit more of the mood to go to sleep. And finally, the last thing that I do right before I go to sleep is I will write stuff down in my planner. Now, right now, I was actually in the video, I was using my digital planner. I'm still on the fence about using it or not. I'm not sure if I really like it as much as I like a regular handwriting planner. I've been using the passion planner. I've been like in between the passion planner and the digital planner, and in this video I was using the digital planner. But I like to like write down all the things that are in my mind that I want to do the next day, whether that's like doing laundry or running a certain errand that my mom asked me to do, or an errand that I need to do for myself. Sometimes I have to take my grandparents to like doctor's appointments, so I like to like write that down so I know like, hey, tomorrow you have to do this, this, and this. Because if I don't write it down, then when I try and go to sleep, all I can think about is all the things that I have to do, and like since it's not written down, I feel like I'm gonna forget it. So I would either, usually sometimes if it's like I'm about to go to sleep and I remember something, I'll write it on my phone, or I'll write it down in my planner. And it's just a really good way to like clear your head right before you go to sleep. And I usually will like to plan out my day too, so I'll say what time I need to wake up. Usually I wake up at the same time every day, but you know, like I wake up at like 8 or 9, and then I'll plan out my breakfast, which I usually eat the same thing for breakfast every day. But I'll write down what I'm having for breakfast and then what I'm having for lunch, and usually dinner. Like my dad always makes dinner, so I don't even worry about that. Or like if I need to edit or film a video, I write it down, just so I have like a mindset of what I have to do that day. And it just really helps clear my mind before I go to sleep. Like I did mention in the beginning of the video, sometimes I do have trouble sleeping, and if you also have this problem, I would recommend taking melatonin pills. Melatonin pills really help me when it comes to like falling asleep, but melatonin really does help you fall asleep, and if you guys have trouble falling asleep, I definitely recommend it. So guys, that is basically it for my nighttime routine. I'm currently in my bed ready to go to sleep. I have all my pillows nice and ready. I'm going to finish watching the episode of Insatiable that I was showing you guys. Also gonna make sure that I drink some more water from my hydro flask, because I like to make sure that I'm nice and hydrated before I go to sleep. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed watching it, and to subscribe to my channel right over here. There's gonna be a little square that you can click on and you can subscribe to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.